What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Jellyfish Coin YouTube channel. I hope everybody's having a great day. This is March 2nd, 2025, and I figured I'd do a video on this because a few people have asked, and it could just clear some things up and show how we're going to move forward for the future of revenue generation. So, the reason why revenue generation for the project is important. Not only do certain things cost money, like in the past, we've been pretty much community, if not staff funded, and I thank everybody for that. But listings, verification statuses on certain websites, all these things unfortunately do cost money. Our servers cost money. Almost everything nowadays costs money. So if we're not generating any revenue, then that means people are just constantly forking out money. And I feel like we've already asked way too much of our community for donations. So that's why we needed to always, it was always known that we were needed to generate some revenue in different ways. One of the most obvious ones was to monetize our YouTube channel. That has taken us quite a bit of time to get fully monetized. We did have the super chats enabled like a couple weeks ago, but the big one is getting Google AdSense ads monetization. So we do now have a linked Google AdSense approved account, and we have hit all the thresholds for our YouTube channel to have monetization for ads enabled, and we have all ad channels available. That's good because I do have another channel. I have two other YouTube channels, Brandon Coin and Motor Nubs, and for some reason, my Motor Nubs, my car content YouTube channel, has some of the ad channels not available. So there are certain ads that can't run on that channel, and I have no idea why. I've asked support about it, and you know how that goes. But luckily, right now we are wide open. It looks like we have no demerits on our account, and we can run all the ads that are available to us. So what that means is, starting from this day forward, which I'm going to show you guys our revenue, and probably whenever the revenue gets paid out, which typically it's around the 21st for YouTube, we'll do like maybe a monthly revenue update video, because there are other avenues that we will be generating revenue towards as well. And right now, that revenue is actually just going to go back into the project, because we do need coins to be able to pay out some of our programs and rewards and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about YouTube, then we'll go over to the mining pool and talk about those fees and those what we're collecting and how we're collecting it. So let me change my screen over here. So far, the YouTube channel for Jellyfish Coin lifetime. Well, let's hit lifetime here. Has generated $21.76. All that was generated with super chats. So hats off to you guys for giving out super chats. Really appreciate it. But the main revenue stream that we're obviously looking forward to is our AdSense. So the AdSense was just enabled today, actually. So it always lags a few days behind for showing you what it's actually earning. A good way to judge it is you can look at your daily views. So daily views are down, but I haven't done a video in a couple days. So let's go to last 7 days and let's go to views. It looks like we were averaging, there's 800 views. I'd say, we were up, we were down there. So 500 views in a day is 1,000 views is somewhere anywhere between like $5 to $10, depending on like our pay rate of what we're gonna get. And I don't know what that is yet because this is a brand new channel. So 500 views should be in the range of $2.50 to $5 a day, times 30 days. We're looking at maybe on the good end, 150 bucks. On the low end, like 2.5 times 30, like $75. So obviously, we're not talking about tons of money right now, but as this grows and over time, it should go up. So that money would be helpful to pay for things like the servers and stuff, which the fees on the mining pool should take care of that. If not that, then just going straight back into buying into the market, using those funds to then deposit Jellyfish Coin onto the community wallet to be given out for giveaways, rewards, merge, all that kind of stuff. So now that that's off the table, let's pull up the pool. So Warthog mining pool, you can see Jellyfc has a 0.8% pool fee. And I meant to reach out to Dave or Dragon to see how many blocks we had hit in a day. I don't have that metric available right this second. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't. There's probably a way to find it out really easy, and I just am overlooking it. But you know what? Let's take our 408 gigahash and let's look up Warthog mining calculator. So if we're doing what we should be doing, so 408 gigahash, that comes out to $432 a day, and we're going to take 432 times 0.008, because that is 0.08%. 0.1 would be 10%, and 0.01 would be 1%, so 0.008. I just have to say that because people are always like, "Oh, you didn't times it right." I did times it right. So right now, the pool fee is making about $3.45 a day in Warthog, and that's okay. That's not great because times 30 days, which this was just a 28-day span, but times 30 days, that's $103. And we have an AWS server, Amazon Web Services or server, and it is expensive. It is actually more than $103 a month. So I have not been selling that Warthog. I do think it's undervalued, and I'm just letting it sit in the pool wallet temporarily. I will be pulling that out probably at the end of the month, every month, but I'm not going to sell that Warthog. I think Warthog right now is criminally low. And in the meantime, hold on. Okay. In the meantime, I'm just going to pay for the Amazon Web Services server for our mining pool out of our pocket. And also that does run our Web3 portal on the back end as well. So that AWS server or servers now is very important. But yeah, like the mining pool fee doesn't even cover it. Because I had some people reach out to me and they're like, "Oh my God, what are you doing with all these fees and all this money?" And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about because, yeah, it ain't there. It ain't there. But that's pretty much how the cookie crumbles on that one. We are not currently earning any revenue from website AdSense. I did apply for Google Ads on our website and got restricted approval. I don't think I'm going to push the envelope and put too many requests in. I think we're actually just going to do, and I've had a couple companies reach out to me. I think we're going to do our own hosted targeted ads. So we'll come up with a couple ad spots on the website. And if people are interested in advertising their company or their services, we can then vet them. So that way we don't end up with like a bunch of scammy stuff on our website. If I don't feel good about posting it there, then we won't use that advertiser. Because that's the last thing I want is like us having Google ads like randomly put like download now to get like viruses and all this kind of stuff on our website. Obviously, I know Google's supposed to vet and go through, but you know what I'm talking about. You go to a website and there's just like 50 million random ads all trying to target your attention. Instead, I'd rather partner with other companies and, have them run like a banner ad and maybe even another project, or another coin or another miner, something like that. I think that would fit the bill better. Before we pull the trigger on any of that, we'll probably hold a holders meeting. That way we get everybody's input on it and probably host a poll, because the last thing I want to do is do anything that anybody else, majority wise thinks would hurt the project. But we do need to generate a little bit more money, longevity wise. Right now, obviously for the next 6 months to a year, we're fine, but I'm just thinking about long term. So we do have some big things coming out right now. Probably one of the biggest is the apps. So we're looking at doing an Android and an Apple app. It's in early stage development, but all those things are going to take time, money, resources, effort. Yeah. So, anyways, hopefully this video cleared up some questions, because I had a lot of people asking me about, oh my God, what are you doing with all the money y'all are generating? And that's the answer. There's not a ton of money being generated, and there's at the end of the day, we're just trying to keep the ball rolling and keep advancing and progressing. So if you have any other questions, as always, comment down below. If not, I'll see you on the next one, and adios.